body, and that's going to put a... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nobody home with that hook. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well done with that counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Conor. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
That left hook missed. The straight right just misses. Believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. That time counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. throws the jab but does not score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, boy! Amir Khan, dazed! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work your defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Missing with the hook. They exchange punches. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Khan in that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. After what we... This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Round 7, here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter lands. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
His stamina is off the charts. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Lucky that hook didn't score. Looking to land the hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like
I don't know. I got to take a look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
This is not how the story was supposed. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Connor's down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit